I want it all before I'm gone.
For sure, I thought it was fine, but Bill... Yeah, buddy. Lot of action.
Terms are on it that people will embrace Mitch again because, you know, he's, frankly, the guy's very, very, very good, and he looks like he's on fun every day. He's easy personality that you gravitate towards, and once this is all settled, I think he'll kind of be very much like the Nylander situation. To my eyes, anyway, mostly forgotten.
All right, good morning, everybody. Put that on pause for a second here. I know. So, it is now 11:11, make a wish. Hey, the tournament started at 11. It is a turbo bounty event. We should be getting there. The blinds are only 100 with 25K in chips for the first 20 minutes. They go to 1 and 2 with no big blind ante, then 1 and 2 with a big blind ante in the first hour. So we're gonna get there really early in plenty of time, which is important when you play bounty events. You don't want to show up late because then you know, from a value perspective, and again, you know, playing for investors who in the small, low stakes package, you want to make sure you're there so you get as many opportunities to knock people out and get bounty money. A couple other things on the bounty tournament. Small ball in its rawest form simply does not work in turbos, okay? If the event is way too turbo-y where the average stack is going to end up being somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 bigs or something like that, it doesn't allow you to do as much flatting. So like when people open, you know, you just call with a lot of hands like queen jack suited, 10 jack suited, 7-8 suited, because there's too much squeezing going on as well. So I made some major adjustments in the turbo when I came 6th in the 10K, which is essentially just playing a lot tighter in spots, but also just playing, I don't know, for lack of a better term, like more, you know, mathematically correct in terms of you know, calling with lighter hands. Because when you play small ball, you don't really care when people go all in and you're like, I could call here. It's probably a smile plus EV, but you know, folding those hands. No, in this kind of event, you just have to take plus EV spots as much as possible, for the most part. Now there's ICM considerations and blah, blah, blah. All right, so the reason we're doing this is we're playing this turbo bounty because it's a one-day event, and I've never not shown up exactly on time for the 50K, but because it's a one-day event, usually we don't play the tournament the day before because you don't want to run into it. Late reg in this thing is not till the end of day 2. So you could literally buy in at like 10:30 p.m. on day 2. We're not going to do that for sure. We're going to try to win this turbo bounty deal, and then if that doesn't work out, we're going to jump into the 50K as soon as possible. But it would be nice, you know, if there's a reason that I'm like missing time in the 50K and it's because I'm at a final table of a World Series of Poker, you know, event, let's do that. That sounds good. So it's going to be a long, busy day. We're ready for the grind. Got some good sleep last night. So feeling recharged, energized, English not my best, real good, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Son is a bad son. You never know, say with a right son. Mike Tyson is like a bison. You never know, say he's a Jeff Mad son. What? What, brother man? Easy. I'm stacking all my chips right there. Okay. I just realistically, I just kind of owned them a little bit, and it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna tell you the hand in a second. All right. Check it out. I raised it up with the king 7 of spades in late position. Small blind calls. My friend over here, my new friend, he calls in the big blind. Cool. Comes king 3. So we got 3 kings. My new Italian friend, he leads out. I don't know why. He leads out. No king for sure, nothing. He bet 900. This gentleman, he called. I call. Turn cards, queen. Check 2800. I call. And the river's a 3, so make kings full. My friend checks because, you know, we're cool and stuff. I think he's expecting me to bet a little bit. We didn't bet. We didn't bet the kings full because my friend over there had king queen. Oh! Oh, baby doll. Still alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Okay, so this just happened over here. This is so important. So I opened with aces, right? 22-6, right? And did he get his change over there? Okay, I'll give him 500, right? I made it 5. There you go. And then I get that back. So here's what happens. Because it's a bounty tournament, this gentleman over here, so bad at this. There you go. Yeah, gentleman in the 9 set. I made it 500. He meant to make it 2,500. He had this bounty chip in this chips, so he put out 1,500 with this thing. And apparently, when you throw this in the middle, this is all in, no matter what. So the poor guy with jacks had to go, get doubled up. I didn't get the bounty because we lost that first pot. But, man, brutal. Lucky for me. Alrighty then, after 2 hours. It's fun, these little turbo thingies, huh, Jeff?
Fun, yeah.
It's fun when you
get
a guy.
and someone misclicks.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He did have jacks, so.
I know. But so we got 50K in chips right now. The blinds are going to be 3 and 600. They go up every 20 minutes. Made it here pretty early. I wasn't thinking I would, but we ended for level 3, which is fine. Nobody goes broke in the first
one to get here early.
Yeah, you got to. Turbo bounties. We got investors, bro.
Yeah, we got investors.
You sell pieces, right?
Yeah, sell action,
There you go. Cool.
But, 40, 50%.
There you go.
Sometimes. Let's go. Feeling good.
You should have rhymed that.
Should have rhymed that.
You should have had that. Boom.
Should have had that. Negreanu almost had that 7th bracelet, but Johnny Hennigan is too good. You got to face it. His stud skills are not basic. He at least has more bracelets than you do in every game that you try to, I don't know.
He's cutting me down. What the?
Cutting you down.
The rat race thingy where they ship us like cattle. Every time I'm in the pavilion, I feel like cattle. Because
Daniel, we vlogging?
We are. We're vlogging. Yeah. So we do the cattle race. Follow me. Going over to Brasilia from Pavilion. Okay. Follow along, people. I know which way. Crowd coming. Try to run ears. That's good. Don't deal me in. I want a hand. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. My new table. What's up, peeps? Hey, blast from the past. Okay, we're off to a good start here in Brasilia. See the chippies over there? Look at these. Got 3 of them. Sweet. So we're only in for $500 right now. We busted 2 players. We got over here, picked up 2 9s. We beat 8s, and then we picked up aces against Jack 10 suited on a flop of 10-5-5. We got it in. So doing good, pretty. Doing good, pretty. Doing good, pretty. Dun 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 doo 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 dun 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 dun. That's Phil Kessel. Thinks he's a baseball player now, eh?
Why do you get me all the time?
Because people think it's funny, and so do I.
Embarrassing me.
You're not embarrassed. You're fine. Look at you. You're playing good. You're in good shape.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Ready for a kick-ass season. You're lean.
What?
You're lean. I see you. Huh? He's stretching and everything.
When was he drafted?
What, in the hockey?
Yeah.
5th overall?
5th?
Yeah, 5th, right?
Second behind Ovechkin?
No, he was a 5th overall pick. Trust me, I know my shit.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I know what's up. Yeah, he dropped a little bit. They said he had attitude problems.
How's your breath?
It's not good, eh?
No, I meant in terms of conditioning.
Oh.
Right?
My attitude problem.
Yeah, your attitude's good now. You're good. You're happy. Go Pens. Okay. 4 hours in now? End of level 12. Lines are going to be 12, 2400. It's crazy fun. Like half the field's probably out already. I've got 123,000, which is heaps. Still got the 2 bounties, 1 more, and we free rolling on the day. The 50K has started with just 14 entrants. What's up, champ? So yeah, we're in it to win it. We have here old friend Elkie. Hey, what's up, Elkie? How we doing? Oh, and that's Chris Ferguson over there too. And then the other guy who's been at my table like 4 times already. We keep moving. I move like every other hand. But fun. Means we're still doing good. Oh, I'm filming the other way. Guy's waving. Hey, hey, tell me all about it. All right, still doing good. We are officially free rolling because we got 4 of these babies. Got the buy-in. Okay, so we're still in. Go ahead, you deal. You're good. We're still in this thing. He just pointed out the fact that, you know, you stare at me and then you got, ooh, this guy, player of the year over there. Got 200K, 387 left. Top 281 will be in Z money. Shouldn't be too long before that happens. So we're on the bubble. It's like we were debating whether or not we'd get there before dinner, and it looks like it with 14 minutes left to go on this level. That they do 2 minutes per hand, so that's 7 hands we get to play. Pretty good chance someone goes broke, go to dinner, locking up a profit. But we've already done that, right? Because we got, look, gravy, baby. Up 500 already without the cash. We are on the dinner break of the $1,500 Turbo Bounty thingamajigger. We're in the money. Did I just say that? I think I might have just said that. Whatever, we're in the money. We're on dinner break as well. And yours truly sitting on 244,000. The average should be about 170. We're going to be playing 5 and 10,000 blinds after dinner, so that's gives me 24 big blinds. And for a super turbo bounty, that's pretty darn good. We got the 4 bounties, so we're up on that. Plus we got the cash, our 9th of the summer, and now it's really just a case of run good to the bracelet, right? I mean, one thing I wanted to share. This is what I want to tell you was, so in a turbo bounty, a lot of times if you're playing just for money and that's your focus, like, there are going to be spots where you make calls you wouldn't normally make because there's a bounty on the line. We're not doing that, okay? So for those of you that are in on a low package, we're going to play proper poker in the sense that, you know, I'm not going to make a call just for 500 bucks. We're trying to go for the big money at the top, which is the win. So yeah, that's not going to really enter my mind much where, well, you know, I shouldn't call here, but there's a bounty on the line. That's not going to be a thing, just so you know. Remember Popcorn, right? I got a new guy. New guy. We call Eric Watson Popcorn because he's coming to my trailer every day to steal a bag of popcorn. Huh? How we doing in the 50K, bud?
Hold on, I got another bag of popcorn.
Another bag of pop.
I'm good.
Gee. How we doing in the 50K?
No, I got like 270,000.
All right, we doing good. You'll be all right.
Whatever. As long as you keep interviewing me, I'm just gonna keep coming back.
Okay, attaboy.
Yeah.
So back to work we go. Hey, hello everyone. Dealers, hey, famous dealers. World Series of Poker. All right, so Phil Ivey loaned him a key to join me in the trailer. Nice, bonding with my old buddy. We don't spend as much time as we used to back in the day when we were up and coming grinders on the scene, you know, and it's fun. It's fun to have my Ivy back. But on that note, I'll tell you what, I loaned him a key, as I said, and just want to congratulate him for 2 full weeks of not losing at a single time. I'm impressed. Like, he didn't even want to take a key because he's like, I'll lose it. You don't even know. Like, I'll just lose it. 2 weeks he hasn't lost the key. I don't even know. Maybe he's like turned over a new leaf. Or he's gonna be like one of those people. Sometimes like Phil, he'll call you. He'll be like, yo, and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he'll be like talking to somebody where he's like, huh? I'm like, you called me. You know? He's like, I'll call you back. Okay, cool, Phil. Call me back. He's one of them people where when he's zoned in poker, his brain doesn't work right for everything else. There's another guy that used to be like that, Ted Forrest. Phil Ivey's definitely got that gene of like hyper focus when he plays, and then just like sort of basket case, space cadet, you know, other things in life. Now that the bubbles burst, all you hear is like, it's like a smattering, like fireworks, like pay out, pay out, pay out, pay out, pay out, pay out, pay out. Yeah, pay out over here, pay out over there, pay out, pay out. It's like crazy, pop, pop, pop. 30. Now everybody's in the money, they can go cuckoo. Pow, pow, pow. Okay, the guy over here. Look, that one's smiling, laughing. He did a a really dumb thing. Very bad poker he played and knocked me out. What are you doing? Aren't you? He didn't want to win. He just,
Bad parenting.
bad, what the hell? He just, oh, what the hell, I'll call. Ready? Let's go. What the heck? Silly people sometimes. I'm going to tell you what happened. We busted about 150th place, 155. What the fuck? I'll tell you about the two hands. So annoying. Oh. So here's what happened, okay? I'm sitting there good with 309,000, 6 and 12 blinds. Again, that's whatever. Chris Ferguson opens at 25. He'd been shoving around the stack size. Somebody only made it 25, which is a little bit suspicious. But I pick up ace king of diamonds. So I, move him in. He's got 200,000 total. He made it 25, so I move him in, which is ABC standard poker. He had aces. This is the third time in 2 orbits he had aces in that spot against a player who had ace queen, ace king. He just knits it up, waits for aces, gets him. Flop was ace king 3. So no matter what I did, we were going broke. Or we were losing the pot. So that left me with 111. And this is when this guy, come on, stupid, silly, this is bad poker. I go to the new table, 9-handed table. I move in under the gun for 111,000. The blinds are 6 and 12, so that's 9 bigs. And he's in the small blind, ace 7 offsuit. I mean, does he want the 500 bucks that bad? Silly boy. So he called with the ace 7. I had king queen, came 10 high, turn was a jack, so we need a 9. Queen king, ace. Didn't hit it. And c'est la vie, we finished 155th place in that one. It's a shame too. No, you could have won that. But hey, good news is, guess what, guys? This means yours truly will be jumping in to the 50K Poker Players Championship. Normally we take an hour in the trailer, blah, 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 but we feel good, feel ready to go. I don't want to miss any more time in the 50K. The machine's not working, huh? So we're, the machine's not working, so we're in here. We'll take good care of you over here and buy right in, jump right in, play some 8 game. All right, we're in the PPC. We played 20, 30 minutes already. We got about, start with 300K. We've got about 315. Really like my table. We got Sean Deeb, Talal Shakurchi, Elia Lesra, David Baker, and Brock Parker. I've, in my history, I always have beef with certain people and, trash. So it actually, when I have like somebody who's a trash human being at my table, it actually makes me just hyper focus, right? Which is a good thing. So like, that's part of the reason I think it's a good table, because I think generally speaking, based on my history, it usually negatively affects others more than it does me. And just actually how it helps me to just really focus. So I feel great. We moved right from one tournament to the next, which is not something we typically do, but it's the 50K, baby. We don't want to miss any hands. We don't miss any value. Just got to focus in, play the A game throughout the day. There's about 53 registered right now. Last year we had 87. We'll have more. We're going to have more than 87 by the time it's over, I think, because Bitcoin's up. Yeah. Walking is overrated, right? Yeah. How do you do that with all the food and everything? You don't fall? Pretty impressive, man. All right, end of level. We got about 220,000. Really ugly couple rounds there. Just didn't make any hands. It's all right though. 220 is plenty. Like, we're only playing 2,000 and 4,000 limits. That's what's great about the 50K is you get so much play, so much opportunity to, play good poker, and that's what we're doing, playing our best here. Just got bluffed in a pot, but it was like, the board was queen, 8-8. We had 7s, I didn't call. Got showed 5-6, oh well. It was a tough spot, but it's kind of like a, I don't know, I should say no more. We're here. Show off the hairstyle a little bit. Let's give everybody a look. Turn it around. Hold it back. There we go. Oh yeah, Gus is going for it. Very nice. Got a couple hands for you. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. I can go to my box. Okay, I'll print after the break. Okay. Yeah, got a couple hands for you. 2 hands. We're gonna talk about them when we get in the trailer. Both are in no limit hold'em, so it's a game you'll know. Alrighty, let's just get right to it with a couple hands here. The first one's against Talal Shakurchi. Okay, I raise the button with the King 8 of Hearts to 3,500. The blinds are 6 and 1,200 with an 18 big blind ante. He defends his big blind, which we expect. Flop is King of Diamonds, 7 of Hearts, 4 of Hearts. So that's a pretty good flop for us. We go ahead and bet quarter pot. Well, we bet 2K, exactly. He calls the 2K. Turn is an ace. He checks, and now I bet 3K. That's going to sound very confusing to a lot of people who play no limit. Not going to know how to adjust to that stuff. That was somewhat player specific for Talal because I know he's not going to fold for 3 and he may do something goofy. So he check raises to 11K. I got to worry a little bit about him having an ace, but I'm not all that worried. I mean, whatever. I have kings and a flush draw. Rivers jack of hearts and make the flush. He bets 18K. I decided to make it 60K, leaving some wiggle room if he wants to. I don't think he ever has a nut flush here, ever. So if he had just the ace of hearts and decided to go bonkers and went all in, I was calling with the king high flush. So he folded to the raise. We're good there. Fast forward a couple hands. 2 hands later, I raise with kings to 3,500 again. Elia Lesra from the small blind makes it 10-6. We're pretty deep, and I know LA's not messing around too often out of position, I don't think. Anyways, not no limit. So I'm a little concerned, actually, that he might have aces. And if not, we're going to slow play the kings and hopefully pick up some bullets. So I call. Flop is 9-3 deuce rainbow. He bets 17K. I, of course, call. Turn is a 9. He checks. I elect to check it back and hope that I can get some value on the river. If he doesn't have the aces, of course. But when he bets 40,000, I'm like, oh, shoot. We got problems, potentially. But we can't really fold kings because he has queens there. He has the other kings. I don't know if he has jacks very often, honestly. But you can't fold. You just can't fold kings. So we call, and he had, of course, aces. So I should have been out, really, if I would have played the hand faster pre-flop. So we got to feel good about the fact that we've got like 140,000 of the 300K. And obviously we've lost half our stacks, which is never good. But this is the 50K, We're still playing 25-5. I've got almost like 30 big bets for limit poker. Plenty. And you know what? All that matters, it's not running good on day 1 is kind of a waste. You want to run good when it really counts. Days 3, 4, and 5. And that's what we plan to do. We did not get you a video of a bag and tag. Not because we didn't bag and tag, because we did. Just too tilting. We went through quite a run today. Good news is, you get a lot of chips in this thing. We have 72-7. Again, I could have easily been out on a couple of the pots. Just really not catching anything and losing pretty much all the pots I play. How you doing, son?
343.
That's pretty good. You don't look happy. I have 72. Don't give me that face.
That's fine. I have 2 1-outers and 2 2-outers.
You hit? And that's all you have? No. Just kidding. So that's it for the day. We're going to come back tomorrow. Hope for fresher energy and hopefully a better run of cards because that was quite an ugly 4 or 5 hour stretch. But hey, we're still in it. We're still in it with 12 big bets, and we've had a lot less in limit poker and come back. So no fret yet.